It was a game that I've been looking forward to for a very long time, and finally it is in our hot little hands. It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge from Tribute, published by .emu, and both of these companies really wanted to honor this property and also our memories of the best Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles experiences that we had back in the day, and I could not be happier with how Shredder's Revenge came together. I played all the way through it on the Steam Deck. I streamed a bunch. I had members from the EPN community come and join me, and we had a blast playing together. This is a game that's really meant to be shared with other people, to play it either on the couch together or to play it online together. But the more people that you can get, and there's 6 people that can play at the same time, the more fun it's going to be. Also, the more insane it gets, because it gets really difficult to discern exactly which of the 4 turtles or Casey Jones or April O'Neil or Splinter you may be on the playfield, beating up all of these Foot Clan characters and the robots that you'll encounter and all of these awesome boss fights that you'll get into. But it's so fun, and because the chaos just puts a smile on your face, it doesn't really matter that it gets a little confusing. I can tell you, though, that the animation and the art style and the sprite work, the pixel precision, the details in this game are just breathtaking, just absolutely beautiful. I also adore the soundtrack to the game. There's some excellent chip tunes in there. There's some full-on retro 90s kind of rap music cutting into the insanity of the game. Of course, you get some of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme music popping into this madness as well. And man, it is just joy. It is just absolute joy. Now, I will say that, you know, playing stuff with this kind of sprite work and this retro pixel stuff isn't for everybody out there, and I recognize that. I think there's a lot of gamers that have said, look, we've moved on. We've gotten closer to photoreal with polygons and texture detail and stuff, and why are we making games that take us so far back? And if you look at this game compared to Turtles in Time or something like that, or Hyperstone Heist, clearly there's a massive kind of leap forward in technology, and you're not going to see all kinds of flickering and slowdown and stuff like that. But it sits shoulder to shoulder with the best of what Konami and other companies were able to do with sprites on the Super Nintendo and the Genesis and platforms like that back in the day. But for me, this is just absolute sheer candy. It's joy, you know? I've really fallen in love with side-scrolling superheroes, so much so that I've made about 50 or so videos talking about side-scrolling superhero video games, and I've had so much fun putting that together. So when I saw this resurgence, not only with this, but the upcoming Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles collection that we're going to get pretty soon, it just fills me with glee, you know? It's just so cool. It's like people are listening. We love this style of gameplay. It's a brawler, it's a beat 'em up, there are some vehicle sequences, but you know what you're going to get into. If you've ever played one of these types of games before, you know what you're going to get into. There's some hidden elements to kind of find, and of course you're earning power-ups and you're leveling up your characters as you go and gaining new abilities, so there's lots of stuff to unlock, and each of the characters has their own tree, their own level up tree that you want to go and explore and collect, so there's lots of replayability in this. It's not an especially long game, but every level and every stage is just filled with so much cool detail and beautiful, precise moments that you'll be totally happy re-experiencing them and enjoying them again and again. Now, I played this on the Steam Deck. It ran beautifully. I've played it on the Nintendo Switch OLED, and it just looks incredible on the OLED screen. I've played it on the PlayStation. I haven't checked it out on the Xbox Series X yet, but I know it's going to run beautifully there. And I really do hope that there's either a sequel or some DLC or more of this style of game coming, because for my money, this is one of the best and most satisfying game experiences that I've had this year. I hoped that it would be, and it has achieved those hopes and those expectations. I love this freaking game. I can't recommend it enough. And it doesn't honestly matter what platform you play it on, you're going to get a fantastic experience. I'm going to give Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge a 9 out of 10.